Professional Penta Penguins are actually a bronze team that volunteered to take on Team Croque Monsieur, who are gold on average here, but they don't really have all that much to lose.
And that's one of the things that I guess you got to take into account in terms of mentality. Like, oh no, Carve could be in some trouble.
Like the pillar was kind of in an unfortunate spot too, trying to peel. Oh, hold that thought, fight bottom.
That is a beautiful stun. Many safe places to hide when you're in a Mumu versus a Vi. And level down, no less. Carve will show up, but he's no match for the double roam from both mid and
Those
top.
of you perhaps unfamiliar with French cuisine, a croque monsieur is a grilled cheese with ham, but in French.
Oh, here's a little bit of a fight bottom.
Taking a bite out of some dazzling-looking gems. Uncle Rip flashes away, but Union's gonna flash after him and get Grit gets the kill.
Quick, I mean, we're already seeing quite the lead. Totally Not Zera taking a fight in the mid lane.
Yeah, Melon.
Start already having assists, great. But it's really only been the catch on the jungler. He hasn't been able to make a single gank work so far. The same applies to both sides. Carve, oh no.
He's just not a match for this lane anymore.
He needs to
this Artemis has some for Get Grit. Gets Grit. Raven's going to be diving to the back line though, and they've got the immortality granted by the Celestial Radiance, and there is no turning this fight around anymore. That's 2 down, 3 will soon fall.
That's quite the advantage. Plus they
get,
plus it's an Ocean Drake, super good early, and they still get the tier 2 top.
It's basically completely turned around on
Universe.
Yeah, Universe still has that Grey Health in reserve. He's going to pop that there to prevent Uncle Rip from taking him down. The heal comes out as Miss Artemis gets spat out into the world once again. Oh, nice flash from Universe to get outside with a curtain call. He makes it to safety. Meanwhile, Melon finds himself actually getting shut down by the Trundle top. Oh no, Dev Guy.
Oh,
Dev Guy, no.
Oh no,
Dev
this
Guy,
is a complete wrong
this is not a
position.
friendly neighborhood. You're just a poor little Amumu. He thought the tower was safe.
Oh man.
This is actually a really good opportunity here for PPP. Uncle Rib is around though, and that means, yep, the Celestial Radiance is gonna come down. Buys them a little bit of time. Asian Raven with just a sliver of health is not going to lose it for very much longer. Universe goes down. It's a 3 for 1.
Tier 1 is going to fall for Team Croque as well. Finds the Deb guy. Oh no, that's not what the Bandage Toss you want.
Yeah.
He emphasizes everything this team wants to do. Now he's going for a huge dive.
Oh no, this may be a little bit too huge. I mean, Melon will get the kill, but
execute though.
Oh my god!
He didn't even get hit.
I was about to say Nexus turrets show no mercy, but in fact, they were merciful, executing him before anyone could get the gold. Oh no. And there's the Cosmic Radiance coming down just in case there's any attempt at a turnaround. Lands onto all 4 remaining.
Miss
members. They're
Artemis.
going to go for the dive off of that, but Miss Artemis does get pulled back in by the upgraded gravity well. Shut down, in fact, and Asian Raven will fall. The auto snuck in right before the Victor fell. Yeah, they were both just kind of acting on instinct, I think, rather than any sort of actual, in the moment communication. He'll get pulled back into the tower. But he's able to walk out of there still with half his health left. Curtain Call comes down. Takes about half the health off Carve.
Oh, Melon.
As the Dragon is enabling a huge push here. Totally Not Zereth will fall with Melon diving under the turret once again. Seems to be a favorite hobby of his. No more turrets to
Melon,
dive,
he
never left. He's here looking for more blood. He's going to pull it out of a mummy somehow with a few blades. Dive to the back lines even further. This man is a scuba diver. He always goes in deep. As Universe is going to get chunked out by Asian Raven there. Carve is left all of his lonesome and won't be that way for very long. He'll be joining his team.
Where people on the map is really what the professional Penta Penguins can look to improve on in the future. Deb Guy, man.
Deb Guy is Deb Guy. That shows a willingness to try and improve, a willingness to try and learn what they can, and a willingness to get beat up in the process.
Defense, they did not do that at all. There's one mistake for each of them. This is just about as early of a Baron as you can hope for, even with this type of not all that much. Uh-oh.
Deb Guy using the Amumu ulti on 1 is going to get caught out of the front of the fight and melt almost instantly. There comes the Cosmic Radiance just to add insult to injury as they dive under one of the 2 remaining inhibitor turrets. Melon will fall. The laser eating away at what few hit points he had remaining. But Universe turns traitor and licks away at his own turret, tanking it up for their team. Croque Monsieur, blow. The final bro. It's a very different image.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a zombie apocalypse movie about a college campus. Now I want to see that.
Oh man, just and I don't even know who you tell about that to get that.
We'll see whether or not they get anything out of this 5-man stack, aside from a face full of dirty enemy bushes. A little bit too far back, though, anticipating Talon walking backwards. Carve is going to be reganked here, his flash being down. That's an easy first blood for
You
Star.
think she's about to die, but then she heals for half her health by hitting 3
Oh, man,
people with
get grit.
tentacles. Oh, get grit.
He tanked up so much of that.
Oh, fail flash.
Oh, and he finds himself in a bush with 3 members of the enemy team. Not where the Tarek wants to be. Flashes away, but Asian Raven will follow him, and there's the charged up E for the kill. That guy's going to fall as well. Miss Artemis donated
I
that
feel
goal.
like he should be repeating mid, though, at the moment, just because Xerath does not have flash, and here might be the
Melon is
all-in.
at level 6, and the scatter the weak didn't scatter anything at all.
Carve getting ganked again.
Yeah, and
Oh.
the gank isn't even necessary. Scatter the weak landed. Had he even just gone with this
Ooh,
defensive
flash.
summoner spell choice. There's the flash in on to get grid, as you say. The flash forward from Miss Artemis into the bullet time. And given the way the last game looked, I can't say I'm too terribly surprised
Yeah,
that we're seeing
half
this.
of it. Miss Artemis should not be allowed to go for this, but the miss stun, that'll cost.
Yeah, that might very well spell doom for Universe, who has to flash to break vision into the bush. Miss Artemis has some backup coming in as well, and Get Grid is not going. Oh, there's
Dev
the
guy
first
going in mid.
paranoia. That guy going to be landing the fear onto Melon. He's got the bonus AD. He can actually follow the trail. Could have tracked Melon through the invisibility, but the rest of Melon's team was waiting in the wings, and Asian Raven is looking to get some revenge. There's the assault and battery, and that guy does indeed get done. I fully believe a third, maybe a quarter to a third of Tarek's health
Melon.
got missing.
Oh, no
Crosses
Carve.
over the wall, though. Carve chased a little bit too greedily. Oh, nice spell shield. Does block the CC, but Dead Guy is outnumbered here. Gonna have to back off nonetheless. Artemis lands some good damage, dodges away from the zap,
man.
and is godlike with a nicely placed ult. That it kills, taking about 500 hit points off of the top lane there. Universe does have momentary sanctitude.
Oh, the rocket.
For resulting in the perfect game is
How about
ruined.
half mana?
Is Pentapenguin going to be pushing for the second turret here?
I think they should, but
No, they're going to about 2,000 hit points left, and there's a vibe waiting around the corner.
Ooh, good
Nicely
stun.
placed Scatter the Weak, though.
Yeah, good stun and good traps completely cut off Asian
Moving
Raven.
into the next 5 or 10
Carve.
minutes, but not if Melon has anything to say about it. Oh, the test of spirit doesn't quite land, but Carve is still getting some good damage down onto Stars. Nonetheless, Melon is there for the cleanup, though. In the 1v2, Carve falls a bit short.
Yeah, and here's a dive bottom, too.
That was a beautiful 3-man stun from Universe. Uncle Rip will get held up under a bit. Totally Not Xerath will be CC'd half to death. We'll see if he can go the other half, as that's a triple kill for Misfortune. I mean, didn't heal. Like, Miss Artemis is so far ahead. No significant resources have to be burned in these skirmishes.
Just back again, Universe a big caught.
Yeah.
Ooh, good traps.
Decently tanky, though, and those are some good traps, as you mentioned. Melon's going to flash away from the stun, and Celestial Radiance takes its sweet time coming down, and Tarek pays for it with his life.
Oh, no.
The initial target of this aggression actually comes around and gets a kill himself. There's a double for the Mordekaiser as well, and things are looking grim once again.
Oh,
there's the flash,
this is...
and
He's not done.
that guy still does not get away. Asian Raven makes certain of that. An inhibitor turret down means that Totally Not Xerath has nowhere left to hide.
20 minutes Baron. This is like on
I mean,
the
that's
dot
the kind of thing
nearly.
that can throw a game, though.
It is, definitely. There is a lot of risk, especially with Syndra and Alawi having a lot of AoE Jinx as well. They have vision here. They're not denying the vision at all. They're taking
Melon
a
is going
massive
in.
risk.
He's all alone, but he's still able to get, or nearly get, Totally
He
Not
stole
Xerath.
it!
He actually just about survives, and there's the steal! The paranoia over the wall, the hero got turned. Miss Artemis will finally fall here. The Penta Penguins nearly get themselves their own namesake. They do get an ace, though.
Mistake not clearing the wards. There was a pink ward
Just
in the pin.
letting them go for the 50-50 when you're that far ahead. That guy gets
Not what usually here is just getting a little bit too desperate. Now that they're down the Baron, they have to push in against Baron minions right now.
They've got the dragon, but that
Man.
just perished. They've got 2 super minions left. One of the Nexus turrets will go down. Alawi is continually beating on the top side, but Mordekaiser forwarded back to deal with that. Now there's the Celestial Radiance come down. It's a big cooldown burn. Relatively early on as Dev Guy dives in the back line, only to go down himself. A nice snipe again with the Chain Rocket,
no.
but a 2-man. They'll make that a 3-man ulti. It's a quadra kill for Misfortune. And the game going to the center.
But TCM pulled through, and they were not desperate. They did not push their luck too hard. And they really closed that game surprisingly cleanly for that Baron play. But again,